AI-generated images and videos have gotten really good, but they still mess up in obvious ways sometimes. You often spot weird things like wonky hands, faces that don't line up, shaky or glitchy video motion, or scenes that just don't make sense. Here is why that happens. First, AI learns from huge piles of images and videos from the internet, but that stuff isn't perfect. There are watermarks, weird lighting, strange poses, and even cultural biases. Since the AI just picks up on patterns, it ends up copying those flaws. Plus, rare or unusual scenes aren't well represented, so the AI gets confused when it tries to make them. The way these models work is also a big reason. They don't actually understand what a hand or face is. They just guess based on pixels. So sometimes you get 6 fingers or weirdly shaped joints. Same with eyes that don't line up or text that looks like a melted mess. Videos add another headache because the AI has to make frames that flow smoothly over time. Many models just treat each frame like a separate picture, so you get flickering lights, characters changing size, or awkward motion. For example, all these hypes around VO2, VO3, text-to-video with audio on LinkedIn, Instagram, other social media channels, TikTok, they're just advertisement and they're not suitable for filmmakers. I'm putting my filmmaker hat on. So, for example, VO3 text-to-video with audio length is from 8 to 12 seconds. And it's available in Gemini app, so you can download it, pay for it, and see how it goes. And these are just early demos of longer cinematic scene that you see on LinkedIn and other places. So why the limit? Because processing power and quality control takes time, and longer videos are harder to render reliably. So, and user control, short clips. These tools are good for TikTok, for example, or on Instagram. And short clips let creators review and refine and combine scenes in Flow. So if you're looking to make longer content or currently need to generate multiple short clips and edit them together using Flow or a video editor, then you can use this. Understand this stuff. But AI just tries to make things look statistically right without real world sense. The text you give the AI matters too. If you say something like, a woman flying above a city at sunset wearing a red cloak, the AI might focus on the city and ignore the flying or mess up how the cloak moves in the wind. It doesn't always get all the details. On top of that, making high quality images and videos takes tons of computing power. To keep things quick and accessible, tools often lower the quality, which can cause blurriness or glitches. So that these tools are not suitable for filmmakers at all. Safety filters is in there too. For example, you can generate whatever you want. On Gemini 2.5, I asked to generate a woman in cocktail party. It didn't generate. Said it's against our guidelines and it's harmful. See, sometimes it generates, but the skirt is longer and double a skirt. It's just crazy. So they're designed to block harmful or inappropriate content. I don't see inappropriateness in a cocktail party a woman is wearing. So that can make parts of images distorted, blurry, and crappy. Finally, what counts as perfect is tricky. People are super picky about faces and movement, and AI doesn't have taste or emotions to improve its work like humans do. Without that, it's hard for AI to nail all the tiny details. That said, AI keeps getting better. New tech like Transformer for video and better ways to link text and images might fix some problems, but Until AI can really understand physics, cause and effect, and all the little details human do, the stuff it makes will still have those telltale flaws showing it's made by machine. Quality and quantity is also of annotated data directly impact the performance of these machines. So you see, poor or incomplete data annotation and labeling can cause big problems for AI image and video tools, because AI learns patterns from labeled data. So if labels are wrong, missing, or inconsistent, the model struggles to understand what it's seeing. Bad annotations lead to lower accuracy, weird outputs, or biased results. For video, labeling is even harder and more complex, making it tougher to train reliable models. Quality and quantity of annotated data directly impact how well AI can generate or analyze images and videos. So, good data labeling is key to improving AI tool performance. I provide data labeling and annotation with my team. We take on small startup AI companies projects and work on them. What the scale of and turnaround takes, it depends on the project. So I can't give you exact turnaround in general, but that's a thing we can discuss if any of you is running a startup business, AI business, or already owning AI video tool or image tool. Get in touch so we can discuss about the problem approach and how you provide a customized code on your project. Next time I talk about human jobs and should you be worried about jobs that the world doesn't need humans. That's the next time video. Until next time, have a lovely day and stay safe. Bye for now. Maria Johnson is